Pain, the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Over 20% of Americans live in chronic pain. And as a barber, I hear the complaints of pain. I see the people in pain, just sitting to standing up. I hear the stories. It's quite common. The story of pain. We all have one. Pain will affect your career, your family, your health, and all your relationships. It's a vicious cycle that can lead to a life of chronic pain and a decreased quality of life. But pain, we can't go without it either. It teaches us to stay away from things that's hot or to slow down before overexertion. Pain is important for survival. It sets limits. It teaches us not to do the same things over and over again that would be dangerous to us. But sometimes the protection system starts to misfire and constantly sends signals to the brain to protect, but there's nothing to protect. It's just constant pain, keeping the body in protection mode, making it super sensitive in defense mode. Just think of a boxer getting super flinching. So he may drop his hand from a false signal of a punch coming. And when this happens, he will be wide open for the opponent to get in a good punch, who should now have a knockout blow. Just because the defender got super flinchy or super sensitive, got a mixed signal, dropped his hand, and he got knocked out. When pain like this lasts, or when the signals like this last for over 3 months, it's called chronic pain. And it is at this point that the brain will start rerouting pain signals. This is when you can also have a ghost or phantom pain come back and hunt you. No present of pain, but the brain still remembers it. And certain situations or circumstances can trigger a new pain or an old pain signal. Over 20% of U.S. adults have chronic pain. That means approximately 50 million people have chronic pain in the United States alone. Chronic pain affects more Americans than cancer, heart disease, and diabetes. Chronic pain can be defined as having pain symptoms most of the time, or every day for 3 months or more. Over 7% of U.S. adults have high-impact chronic pain, which is defined as pain that sets limits on their life and work activities most of the days for 3 months or more. But chronic pain can happen without any obvious injury or disease. In these cases, medical tests such as laboratory tests or imaging don't show a problem, but chronic pain symptoms are still there and are as real as any other medical condition. Just ask the many people who suffer from conditions like fibromyalgia, persistent headaches, or irritable bowel syndrome. Now let's look at how chronic pain works. Chronic pain involves a complex series of physiological changes that occur within the body in response to pain. Initially, the pain stimulus or feeling of pain is detected by specialized cells called nociceptors, which are located throughout the body. These nociceptors send signals to the spinal cord, which in turn relay the information to the brain. Once the brain receives the pain signal, it triggers a cascade of physiological responses, including the release of neurotransmitters and hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline. These chemicals activate the body's sympathetic nervous system, which cause an increase in heart rate, blood pressure, and respiration. This response is known as the fight or flight response and is the body's way of preparing for potential danger. At the same time, pain also activates the body's parasympathetic nervous system. The parasympathetic nervous system is one of the two functionally distinct and continuously active divisions of the automated nervous system. It is in opposition of the other, the sympathetic nervous system. The parasympathetic nervous system predominates in quiet rest and digest conditions, while the sympathetic nervous system drives the fight or flight response in stressful situations. The main purpose of the PNS is to conserve energy to be used later to regulate bodily functions like digestion and urination, which is responsible for inducing relaxation and reducing stress. This response also allows the body to conserve energy and facilitate healing. So if the system gets overreactive or supersensitive, changes in the body will occur.
For more information like this, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.